Good morning to the grind. Amazing morning to the grind. Another sweet day. A sweet day, in fact. Let's call it a sweet day. A sweet day to get what we want out of life. A sweet day to put the effort into what we want in our life. And an amazing day to say, you know what, yesterday this didn't work out for me. But today, I'm right back at it. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm KeJohnna Owens each and every day, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. God say so willing, say so fit. I get an opportunity to wake up 10 toes. Hit the floor, the devil's in trouble. I'm already on it. God bless me to have another day, just like he blessed you to have another day if you're hearing this message today. So take full advantage of it. I was moved to speak on today, daily method of operation. Daily method of operation. This is especially for entrepreneurs, business owners, those that it's your own work ethic that you count on. It's your own process that you count on. It's not somebody else telling you that you need to be there. It's you telling you that you need to be there. So if you are your own boss, you have your own goals, you have your own ambitions, you have your own work ethic, applying a daily method of operation is going to be instrumental. Note to self. Do it myself, right? I had to put myself in. Hey, listen, if you're going to govern your day, you don't have to govern your day. You can't just all of a sudden have a quick hour, have a quick 30 minutes, have a quick blanked out time where you're unaccountable to your own goals. KeJohnna, talk to self, talk to you at the same time. Hopefully you talk to yourself. And if we're honest with ourselves, we find pockets of time where it's a void of activity. And here's what I want you to think about. At work, for them, there are no pockets of time where you have a void of activity. You check in and clock in at work at the time. You go to work from that time to break time. Then you get, that's the void of activity, but it's already accounted for. Your break time, they already have it down. You know it. You're systematically connected to it. You already understand. Even your body is prepared for it. Man, you start getting tired by lunchtime. Oh, it's lunchtime. You've been working hard, but you didn't even pay attention. After a while, you get, it's lunch. It's almost by osmosis, you get it. But here's another thing. What about for yourself, though? Can you dedicate structured activity for the goals that you have for yourself? I took the time yesterday to really outline. I have a serious work ethic, but sometimes even myself find myself doing things outside of the daily method of operations. Meaning from 8 to 10, just like at work, there's a certain amount of tasks, responsibilities, accountabilities, project completion that you need to have done by a certain time, or boss comes over. And you got two kind of, I'll use two kind of bosses, if you will. The one is kind of cool, comes over real cool. He says, Brenda, James, Joe, whoever, man, so how's your day going? Oh, it's going well. But see, you haven't completed the task that you should have done by at this time. But since this supervisor, boss, manager, it's kind of cool, I was looking at it and see that that project. I didn't see it on my desk. Did you get that completed? Oh, right. Let me get on to it. That's the cool one. The other one comes over there, or she comes over. Hey, I didn't get that project. What's going on? Threaten your job, start talking to you crazy. Can we do the same thing for ourselves? That's the daily method of operation. Discipline, focus. It has a tracking to the goals that you have for yourself, a tracking to the projects that you have for your business, the follow-ups, the emails, the phone calls, the project completion, the opportunity to get paid when you finish your project if you're an entrepreneur. So if you don't have a daily method of operation, I want you to get one. I want you to really, if you have to get a book, Brian Tracy's great with it. He wrote a book called Eat That Frog. Eat the Frog or Eat That Frog. Brian Tracy, you look it up. It's about getting those tasks that we don't want to do out of the way first. Kind of the nasty frog or nasty plate, nasty job, whatever it is. Let's knock that out. And you feel a sense of accomplishment with taking care of the most or the least job you want to do. You don't want to, I ain't doing that. Do that one first. Put that on the list at a high level. Knock that out and get to the tasks that you like to get to. Because what we will generally do is natural. Do what we like to do what we want to do what's fun to do what's good to do, but not what's necessary to get done. We're not doing the necessary first, the priority first, the ugly task first, the hard work first. Get it out of the way, but put it on your task list so that you can accomplish things in accordance with the goal. Track the process, daily method of operation. And before we get into the deep part of that, you know what we do every day? We got to get it started off with some mojo. And what I want to do today, I want you to open your mind to what you want in your life and the things that you may not have achieved just yet. But man, I'm on it. He said, man, I'm going to get it. I got to have it. And if you got to have it, you're going to have to get it with a sense of urgency and a system of success. So let's get into DMO today. Stand by.
Life is going to happen. And you're going to set up a plan and you're going to have a vision and you're going to hope that it's going to turn out perfect. But what so often happens in life is that things get burned and things go the wrong way. And it's in that moment that you're going to have to choose your reaction. You have a choice to make. Do you have the right reaction or do you have the wrong reaction? Some of us were tempted, I'll just lay here and it will pass over me. I'm telling you, you will be in a vicious cycle forever. You have to get up.
Some of you have been knocked out by life and you got up and saw the blood. He hit me. Sometimes in life, you have to hit back. Recycle your pain. Get something from it. You already in pain. Use it. Do something with it. Allow it to take you to the next level. Allow your pain to push you to greatness. What's your why? You need a why. Why do you need a why? Because some days you're going to say, I don't want to get up. But that why is going to say, I'll push yourself. Get up. Your mama needs you. Your daddy needs you. Your children need you. Get up. Your why is going to push you when you can't push yourself. When you want to quit and give up, your why is going to give you that edge you need, that advantage you need, that lift that you need to get to the next level. Your why. You better go inside. You still looking outside for the stuff that's already inside. You still looking for someone to save you when you already your superhero. You looking for some information from somebody when you already got what you need in your head. It's just time for you to get up and be the best version of you. As you're going through your go-through and you ready to quit, you ready to give in because it don't look like you think it should look. You've been doing it for 5 years and it don't look like you think. You put all your money in it. You put all your time in it. People are looking at you crazy. 5 years you've invested. Oh, you have absolutely nothing to do with what happened to you. It's not your fault. You got knocked on the ground. You had absolutely nothing to do with that. And I'm not blaming you for that. But if I come back a week later, you still on the ground. That's your fault. If I come back a year later, you still on the ground. That's your fault. If you get knocked down, there's nothing you can do about it. But getting back up has every single thing to do with you. And you will promise me that from this day forward, you will not be defeated. Why do you keep crying? Why me, God? Why did I get MS? Why did I get cancer? Why did my mama die? Why did I get fired? Do you understand? Listen, you got put through that because what that does, that tension produces greatness. Stop running from it and run to it. Stop telling me what you're going through. The greats, they get to it, they go through it. And the harder it is, the better. Now listen to me. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care what you're going through. If you're not dead, he ain't through with you yet. As long as you waking up, you still in the game. As long as you alive, you can still make it happen. As long as that breath in your nostrils move, you still in the game. You still can win. Now get your butt up. I don't need you thinking about it no more. You're doing too much thinking. You're analyzing too much. You're talking yourself out of it. I don't know if this is going to work. I tried and it didn't work. I just need you to keep moving. I need you to make up in your mind that the only way you can lose is if you quit. And I just need you to keep going. Get emotional if you must. Cry if you must. Get it out. But get your butt back up after you finish crying and put a time limit on the crying. You say, Coach, I need 30 minutes. Don't take it. But when you come back after that 31 minutes, you better grind. Because if you don't, you'll be stuck at that adversity for the rest of your life. And some of you are not successful because every single time you run up against a trial, every time you run up against a tribulation, you stop and you cut off beast mode. And what I'm here to tell you is, if you tell that thing, I'm here just like you here, and I promise you, I ain't leaving without the degree. I will not leave without that goal. I will not leave without that dream. I will not leave this university until I'm successful. I will not leave this job. I will not leave this client. I will not leave this opportunity until I get it. What will you do with your pain? Will you let it break you, or will you let it redefine you?
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Daily method of operations, man. We got some goals. We got some ambitions. We got some drive, some determination. Man, sprinkle a little bit of that very different effort, very different work ethic, very different, grind, if you will. And you say, you know what? I got to not only have a work ethic, but I have to have a work system, a system of the work that you do. The time you wake up, the time you make the calls, especially for entrepreneurs. At work, they already got the government for you. It's already set. You can't even break the trend. They got the DMO. As soon as you come in, it's DMO. You clock in, 2-3 hours, you get a break. In another 2-3 hours, you get another break. 2 hours after that, you off work. There it is. That's the DMO at work. Can you create it for yourself, though? Can you have the discipline and say, you know what, I got to get up a little bit earlier than I used to get up because I'm not reaching the goal. I got to be a little bit more consistent than I have been because I'm not reaching the goal. I got to be a little bit more clear with my work, not ethic, not effort, but work process. Work process is I wake up at a time. From that time to that time, I'm already on my DMO because we work for ourselves. We work for our own ambitions. More important than that, we work for our why. I work for my wife. I work for my children. I work for my family. I work for my community. By a byproduct of that is I work for myself. And what I receive is the benefit of what I could give. That's the deal. Can you give it consistently over time? Over time. Let's talk about DMO though. And here's a short clip on daily method of operation. I hope it helps someone grasp a little bit about how this whole thing really works and how you can apply effort to reach the goal, but you gotta have the goals. Write the goals, make it clear. Baby, in the word, somebody knows the scripture. Shout out to Dina Love as we get into it.
Work ethic, a belief in the moral benefit and importance of work and its inherent ability to strengthen character. That's the definition, but can you really sum it up in just one sentence? If one sentence was all we needed to understand work ethic, then the world would be packed with dedicated, hardworking people. No one would ever have a doubt in their mind. Work ethic is built by you. It's the small moments when you are in charge that makes everything matter. Work ethic isn't when your boss tells you need to get something done. It's not when you have a due date and have to pull an all-nighter to get something done. It's about doing the work when no one else is watching. No one cares if you are successful. It may be jealousy. It may be because they are too afraid to even try what you are doing. Either way, you can't let what someone else says influence your behavior. They don't want you to succeed. Not even your mom wants you to succeed, because if you do, she thinks you're not going to call her back. If you want to have a strong work ethic, and I mean a really strong work ethic, that early riser, work, hustle, kill mentality, it's entirely up to you. Your work ethic might be influenced by the movies that you watch, the books that you read, and the people that you talk to. But at the end of the day, you either have it or you don't. If you are working on something that you are truly passionate about, you really need to hustle to get things done. That's why the most successful people are constantly running on full blast. They're always thinking, working, dreaming. They practice their work like it's a craft. Their practice is like an art form. Time is the one commodity that you can't get back, and trust me, there's no way to make more of it. When people say something like, "I'd rather die than miss a day in the gym," what they really mean is that they see no other possibility. The only path in their mind is that they have to work hard and get success. Now, you think you've got motivation. You're thinking right now, I'm going to go out and do XYZ to get the ball rolling on what I have to get done. But this isn't the time when you really need strong work ethic. It's during hardships. That's when the going gets tough. When you are rejected over and over and over. When you suffer from writer's block and just can't come up with an idea. When you've got a million other errands to run and you don't have time to work on your passion. What do you do then? What happened to all your hard work ethic? You have to work on your goals as if it's the only thing that matters. It's about being consistent. It's about coming back from those downfalls and being stronger and more dedicated than ever before. It's about working through your setbacks and working around your disadvantages. Those little tasks that other people see as menial are the most important things you can be doing. You need that 1% increase. That's the one that separates the successful people from the unsuccessful. Because everyone tries, but the successful people take it to the next level. They sacrifice, and they are relentless with their practice. Do you know what some of the most successful people had to do to build their empires? They poured everything into their passion, and they never doubted what they were doing. Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, worked literally all day long. He slept on the same desk his computer was on, woke up, and picked up programming right where he left off. He had no days off. Eddie Van Halen, the famous guitar player known for creating explosive hard rock sounds in the 70s and 80s, spent his entire youth building his craft. As a teenager, he used to walk around the house with his guitar strapped to him and practice all the time. When other kids were out partying until 3 a.m., you could find him in his room practicing his guitar. Michael Phelps, a competitive swimmer and the most decorated Olympian of all time, is ubiquitous for his practice routine. During training, Phelps swims a minimum of 80,000 meters per week, training for 5 to 6 hours per day, and he fuels himself with a 12,000 calorie diet. And work ethic doesn't necessarily mean being an athlete or a businessman. Even comedian Jerry Seinfeld knew the value of work ethic. Seinfeld's trick was called "Don't break the chain." He advocated marking a big red X on his calendar for every day he wrote new material, with the goal of filling every day with a big red X and never breaking the chain. Determining your level of sacrifice requires setting personal standards. You have to love the challenge and the grind. Are you willing to work on your passion all day and all night if it means you'll finally achieve your goals? Are you willing to push through all the negative parts, the setbacks, the losses? Can you ignore the people who tell you what you are doing is not possible? You can accomplish anything you want if you are just willing to do it. You don't learn to deal with the challenge. You learn to love the challenge. To work day in and day out on one goal, you need passion. If you really believe what you're doing is important, if you look around you and see things done the wrong way and you know you can do it better, if you can't imagine what the world would be like without your contribution, then you just might have the passion to develop yourself into something better. Building a strong work ethic is setting yourself up for long-term success. It snowballs. Working hard leads to accomplishing your goals. Accomplishing your goals leads to making more money and meeting more successful people, which leads to more education. Being successful in one area often translates to other areas of life. That's why people feel more focused and have higher productivity when they start a gym routine. They're not just building their body, they're building their work ethic. And once you've built your success, you have something that no one can take away from you. You truly have a strong work ethic. Even if you woke up tomorrow and lost everything, you can build it back up again. Because now you know how. Because you are disciplined. If you've done it once, you can do it again. You can't erase years of hard work. It's like muscle memory for your brain. A well-developed work ethic is one of the strongest tools you can attain. And best of all, you can share it with people you meet who are motivated but are dying to know how it's done. As you work on building your strong work ethic, subscribe to the Endless Motivation channel because we are releasing more motivational videos every week.
Jazzabrations is unique in the fact that we honor jazz and blues legends over the age of 65 who have contributed more than 25 years to the industry. Our performances educate our families about legacy preservation and as we entertain our communities to have fun and to be educated about keeping the legacies alive.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level. All right, man. We're going to get on out of here. I want to leave you with something here when we talk about daily method of operations. Daily method of operations, DMO. It's part of DNA. It's what we got to do for work. Can we reroute that discipline to do it for someone else to being able to do it for ourselves? Can you get up early consistently? Can you stay up late consistently? Can you not go to the thing that doesn't take you where you want to go now consistently? People going to not like you while you do what you need to do. I want you to think about this, though. They like you when you go do what you need to do for someone else. But do they like you when you have to do what you have to do for you? When you can't go to the barbecue, when you can't go to the party, when you can't go, not because you can't, because you're focused and determined. And mostly what you're doing it for the people that want your time. You want their time. They want to spend quality time with you that you've been missing. You've missed birthdays. Hey, I'm talking to me now. You've missed some parties. You've missed some big affairs. You know, you've been able to not party when you need to be at work. They call some overtime. You went to the overtime and didn't go to the game for boss, but you couldn't do the same thing for you. You had to go to the game when it came to your own self-discipline. I want to share something about a young man that is the epitome of discipline, focus, determination, and a complete disciplined daily method of operations, I'm certain. And his leadership has set a stage for a global business that's dominating the industry. Got a chance to meet him some good time ago. And when you get a chance to see someone in their growth and then see them consistently grow, it's not what they say, it's what they do. And you only really reflect on what somebody does until it's in the, algorithms. It's in the air. You can see it. Oh man, wow, right? But it was work that you do while nobody was looking that ends up getting you to shine in the light. See, the work in the dark is the most important. That's the work on you. That's the work on your goals. That's the work on writing your book. That's the work on putting your program together, putting your business in alignment for success. That's your daily method of operations, being able to do over time what you said you would do when the mood that you set it in has passed. I'm talking about Mr. Donald Bradley, Planet Marketing CEO or founder. His work ethic, his commitment, and his focus to help other people has set himself and his entire business apart. Let's just shout out to Mr. Bradley, and we're going to end the day with I am Planet. Stand by.
Hi, my name is Donald Bradley. I'm the CEO and founder of Planet Marketing. Today, I had the wonderful opportunity to present with our all-star lineup of leaders here in the United Kingdom, where we had 3,000 individuals, the largest non-convention meeting in the company's history. These are not normal times. If you're out there looking at Planet Marketing right now, anywhere in the United Kingdom, if you're one of the 65 million people here, please pay close attention. Opportunities of a lifetime must be seized during a lifetime of the opportunity. These are not normal times. There was 3,000 people here today receiving Rolex watches, rings, and more importantly, helping their families get on the other side of poverty. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear my voice today, if you know anybody that's involved in Planet Marketing, please get back in touch with them. If you are in Planet Marketing currently, please take this business very seriously. It can change your life.